ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ಶಾರದಾ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಗುರು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಗುರುರ್ವಿಷ್ಣು ಗುರುದೇವೋ ಮಹೇಶ್ವರ ಗುರು ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ ಪರಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ತಸ್ಮೈ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರವೇ ನಮಃ. Welcome to all for the English translation of discourses of Swami Sri Brahma Chaithanya Sadguru Gondavalekar Maharaj. Today's topic is I live in and for Nama alone. A person may be a great scholar, able to deliver excellent sermons and profound discourses on the Shastras, talk lucidly on the scriptures and mythology. He may be a good man, even a godly man, and yet he may not be acknowledged a saint if he does not live immersed in Nama. Or if one is unable to learn to leave God in his company. Relatives of saints are not necessarily saints, just as a son may not take up his father's calling. Even a saint should outwardly behave like common man. To behave eccentrically is by no means the distinguishing feature of a saint. Complete freedom from fear is the prime quality of a saint. What indeed can create fear in one who sees God everywhere and in everything? Being without a trace of fear, he is left undisturbed even by normally lethal creatures such as snakes, wolves, tigers, and lions. Even wild man-eating animals will not dare to meet a fearless gaze. Besides, the purity of the saint's heart also has a disarming effect. Association with a saint only comes from extraordinary good fortune. Generation of love for God or for His name is the true gain to be derived from such association. Unbroken association with a saint can only be obtained by ceaseless namasmarana. For where there is nama, it is there that a saint likes to dwell. Sri Tukarama's prayer is, Grant, O Lord, that I may never forget you. While Sri Ramadasa's prayer for the favor that he may never have to live away from him, to be ever associated with, attached to him, and for the mind to be restored to awareness of him whenever it happens to stray away from him. An order, however emphatically worded, remains ineffective unless signed by a competent authority. The signature imparts life to that order. Nama plays the role of that signature with respect to any spiritual sadhana. The strength and vitality of Nama have to be tried and experienced to be believed. It is Nama and Nama alone that I have been advocating all my life. Indeed, I came and lived for Nama. I live in Nama, a divine name. I exist neither here nor there, but only in Nama. Whoever utters Nama, there about him I live and linger. That you should keep uttering Nama is all that I exhort you to do, all that I expect from you. ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಶಾರದೆ ದೇವಿ ಕಾಶ್ಮೀರ ಪುರವಾಸಿನಿ ತ್ವಾಮಹಂ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥಯೇ ನಿತ್ಯಂ ವಿದ್ಯಾದಾನಂಚ ದೇಹಿ ಮೇ. ಗುಡ್ ಬೈ. ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ಶಾರದಾ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಗುರು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಗುರುರ್ ವಿಷ್ಣು ಗುರುದೇವೋ ಮಹೇಶ್ವರ ಗುರು ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ ಪರಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ತಸ್ಮೈ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರವೇ ನಮಃ. Welcome to all for the English translation of discourses of Swami Brahma Chaithanya Sadguru Gondavalekar Maharaj. Today's topic is Secrecy is necessary in the spiritual path. It is extremely difficult to escape from the clutches of desire, as it is the very cause of birth. Overcoming desire calls for complete effacement of the consciousness of being a separate entity, utter annihilation of the ego. Desire and its consequences can be conquered only by being constantly in the company of God. For he is very antithesis of desire. Prapancha in itself is neither good nor bad. Paramartha consists in withdrawing all desire from prapancha, all attachment for it. Prapancha needs publicity or show of one kind or another. A woman, for instance, would think nothing of ornaments or fine clothes if prevented from showing them off. On the other hand, it is best to preserve Paramartha unnoticed by others, for it is very prone to be affected by the evil eye, not only of some other person, but even of oneself. This can be achieved by taking care to see that it is unnoticed by others, and in the conviction that the sadhana is being performed by the grace of God or the Guru. One should outwardly appear to be a common worldly person, but inwardly, however, one should devote oneself completely to God. It is really an art to play this double role. A sick man has only to lie in bed patiently and to accept passively coup era while the nursing tendered by others. The medication, however, must be taken by the patient himself. Even a prince will not get cured by relegating this task to a proxy. So too, in the spiritual quest, one must oneself remember to have a constant awareness of God. Do not follow an untried, unknown person, an impostor, a charlatan. First understand clearly and correctly what Paramartha is, and then follow the path diligently. Beware of being misguided, for to be misled is as much disastrous as misleading others. Remember that prapancha carried out in constant awareness of God becomes paramartha. Conversely, even paramartha pursued with self conceit is as harmful as mere prapancha. Every day we read and hear of outrages, crimes, immoral behavior, and discontentment in the world. All these can be traced to a spurt in greed for money and power, generally to those with whom God is pleased. He gives just about enough for livelihood while he tests others by giving much more money than their needs call for. ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಶಾರದೆ ದೇವಿ ಕಾಶ್ಮೀರ ಪುರವಾಸಿನಿ ತ್ವಾಮಹಂ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥಯೇ ನಿತ್ಯಂ ವಿದ್ಯಾದಾನಂಚ ದೇಹಿಮೆ ಗುಡ್ ಬೈ